What up? It's your main man, Jnko. Unfortunately, this past week we had the passing of DMX. Mr. Darkman X himself. Mr. Rough Riders, where my dogs at? Mr. Brenda, Letitia, Linda, Felicia, Dawn, LaShawn, Inez, and Elise. Goddamn! DMX, man. One of my favorite rappers. So in honor of him, I wanted to rewatch and review one of my favorite DMX movies growing up, the cult classic Belly, starring DMX, Nas, and directed by Hype Williams. The basic premise is this. DMX and Nas play Buns and Sincere, two friends that's involved in organized crime. Now Buns is all about that street life. This dude wakes up and can't wait to do a crime. It's kind of like, oh man, oh what a good morning. Are those drugs? Is anybody selling them? Let me go ahead and sell these drugs right quick. Now, Sincere's on another path, and he's trying to elevate himself. I mean, he woke, reading books, and talking like, you gotta think about this, B. We selling drugs to the communities, hurting the youth. We can't be doing this shit, man. We gotta elevate to the next level. Yo, dog, we gonna make a lot of money. We gonna what? A fuck ton of money. A whole bunch of money? Fuck that shit, son. We better get this money, yo. These two are involved in sex, drugs, and money, and they're trying to figure out their way through life. And just like every other drug dealer or criminal, they have a player hater. And that player hater is called the police. And the police don't want them to live their best life. Now, these characters had to figure out their way through this situation. So what did I think? When I was young, this is a movie that my folks did not want me to see. So I watched it all the time. As a kid, I love seeing my favorite rappers on the screen, being cool, doing cool stuff. But does it hold up? I would say no. The story is bland and it really isn't good. The pacing in the beginning is really choppy, but then the character development really isn't there. And the acting really isn't the best, but you have to understand that this is the first movie that a lot of these guys worked on. But is this movie entertaining? And I would say yes. It has all the cool stuff like sex, drugs, and Jamaicans. A bomb shootout. And when people shoot at each other, you can't help but to go, ooh. This movie has a lot of lines that I remember saying all the time when I was young. The style is really, really good. Cinematically, it's a beautiful movie. The first two acts are really messed up, but in the third act is when it really starts coming together. And this movie has a really good message about being involved in this type of environment and how it's hurting our community. And you can see the parallels from this movie to other movies like Goodfellas and Scarface. And it also has a character that's reminiscent of Malcolm X. When I watched this movie, I did get a sense of nostalgia. I did get that feeling of being inside seeing people that I thought were cool, doing cool stuff on a cool movie. And it was fun to watch it again. But seeing the overall arc of what happened, you can see that it does have flaws. And here's some fun facts for you. In this movie, they actually smoked real blunts while they filmed the movie. Like Hype was like, cut, put it out. Sound speed, rolling. What are we doing here? I am hot as shit. A lot of these locations were places that the rappers actually owned. The home of DMX's character in the film was actually his real home that he had in Florida. DMX's character, Tommy Buns Bundy, was actually named after Joe Pesci's character in Goodfellas. Seeing all these artists in the film really brought me a lot of joy when I was young, and I appreciate that. R.I.P. to DMX, you truly are a legend, and my condolences goes out to his family and friends.